2021 CFL Draft is in the books. Your BC Lions coming away with 5 new prospects. Going to be exciting as we get closer. And how about this? A TELUS Virtual Media Centre exclusive now. Neil McEvoy, co-general manager with the squad, joining us. Neil, we've given you a few minutes to at least breathe here. How excited are you about this haul?
You know what? The Canadian Football League draft's always an exciting time. You know what? Talking to the guys, just going through the process, and that's what you get into this business to do stuff like this. I've been on both ends where you're scouting and just trying to get as much information as possible, and now being in the management GM part of it, it's just an exciting day for the BC Lions and all the picks that we got. You know what? All guys that have potential. Our first 2 picks were swinging for the fences, but you know what? Guys who, if they pan out like we want them to be, they're going to be, blue chip prospects for this club for years to come.
Yeah, on that front, for our fans who might not know the whole process here, round 1, Daniel Joseph, DN to NC State. You go Alaric Jackson, big offensive lineman out of Ottawa in round 2. In Joseph's case, he can head back to school. In Jackson's case, he's currently property of the Los Angeles Rams. So in a sense, you're really looking to the future with those 2 picks, right?
Yeah. And you know what? If you looked at the draft plateau or the draft board before the whole event started, those guys, we picked 4th. So we had those guys in our top 4, both of them. So the fact we were able to get them within, the picks we had was just very exciting for us. And we felt that because of the way this draft had worked out, we had the ability to, take a chance on some guys and get real good value and the opportunity for, these guys to come free. They do have, the first pick has an opportunity to go back to school. And Mr. Jackson, obviously, with currently in the National Football League, but you know what? Chances you got to take. You know what? You got to be able to have guys with that type of caliber to make you a better football team, so you can compete in the upper echelon of this league. In a league with the 9 teams we have, every game's competitive, every team is competitive. So you need to rebuild your roster with some real top-notch players, or you're just going to fall behind.
Round 3, you go local. Ben Hladek, linebacker from UBC, and according to my research, I remember this now, helped the Vernon Panthers reach the Subway Bowl back in 2016. Other than the fact he is local and he's a guy who obviously has ties to the market, what do you like about Ben?
Well, again, another exciting athlete that's going to come in and be with our football team for hopefully years to come. And he's a guy that, I sort of, me personally, had him pegged at that spot. And when he was available at that spot, I really got excited because I knew he would not be available at the 40th pick. So at the 21st or 22nd pick, I really, when we were able to call him, and we did call him before we made the pick, and he was excited. And, just a guy that, is going to be able to play for the 4 teams for us right away and develop hopefully into a linebacker or a defensive lineman and, take some real reps with, the first team group. And that's when you're going through this process, that's what you want. You want guys who have the opportunity and have the athletic ability to complement what you currently have. And, he's certainly a guy I'm looking forward to seeing how he develops.
Up next in round 5, it was Alfred Green, defensive lineman from Laurier. There's a program that's always pumping out prospects, just like our 6th round pick, Tyler Packer, O-lineman with the Calgary Dinos. Some big game experience there for both those guys in U Sports. What can you say about those later round pickups?
Yeah, again, 2 guys that we had within our top 20, weren't necessarily thinking they were going to be around. When you look at Alfred Green and you watch his film and you watch him on the sideline, he looks like a professional athlete. And so when you add that together with his potential to be a top player and his athletic ability, is just a guy that you just couldn't pass up on. And, with Mr. Packer at the end, again, just a guy that we had him ranked high. We liked his ability. He, offensive linemen you always want to get more of, and you always want to have guys who can come in and complement what you currently have. And he's the type of guy that would be able to come in. He has the ability to play at the pro level, and he will at some point. And, just another good pick that we were excited to pick once, we were able to call his name.
There you go. Hey, it's always a sign that camp's around the corner. Normally we'd be going in a few weeks, but in closing here, Neil, you must really be excited to hit the field now.
Yeah, I mean, the Canadian Football League draft is always sort of the start of the season. I know the season starts early and basically we go all year round, but, the draft is almost the unofficial start. And one of the things I did to all the guys on our draft board, I emailed them all last night. We had about 60 guys. I emailed all of them and just said, hey, guys, congratulations on making it to this point in your career. And you know what? I just wanted to let them know that if we're going to draft you, we are going to call you beforehand. And, just let them also know that, this is the unofficial start of professional football in Canada. So the draft is always an exciting time. And now we can look forward to, putting all the pieces together and getting up to Kamloops and starting training camp. Hopefully sooner than later. And the way things are leaning, it looks like everything's going to kick off like we expected.
There you go. Mark it down. August 5th, the planned start of the regular season. And 3 of our 5 picks in this draft, U Sports, meaning they didn't get to play in 2020 like us. So they should be extra hungry like we are. Neil, congratulations. Looks good on you. And let's get going, man. Let's go up to Kamloops.
Thanks, bud. Talk to you soon. And good job to you guys too. Congratulations on everything. It's a good day for the organization.
Brilliant.